Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Kiana. So today I'm going to be making birria tacos. I decided to do something different and cook this time, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm about to start boiling my chiles. So yeah, let's get started with that. So first I'm gonna get some water to boil them. Okay, so now I have the water. Just turn it on. And so for the chilies, you're gonna want to take out all the seeds. Like, I know you guys can hear that. They're falling everywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do first. You're gonna take the seeds out of the chilies. You're gonna break this off like that. Look, they're already falling out. You're gonna open this up. Don't mind my nails. They were done, and then I dyed my hair, and then they changed colors, and then they started peeling. So you're gonna open that up, and you're gonna take out all the seeds. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. And so when you start boiling, you're gonna want to boil. This one's empty. You're gonna want to boil your chiles with some onions, some garlic, and whatever like seasonings you desire. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to do this. Take these out. Get my little trash bag. And I'm gonna take this out, right? I'm gonna break that off and take the seeds out again. I'm gonna do about 5 of these, okay? So, okay, you're gonna pull that stem off, right? Okay, so you're gonna break the stem off, right? You're gonna break that open. Pour those seeds out. Get all those little seeds out. Okay? Okay. Get the seeds out of there. I'm gonna use some softer ones because, okay. So I'm gonna work this out. Right? Break that open. Okay. Pull it all out. So I got those ones, and then I'm gonna do some other chiles for spice. I use about 5 or 6 of these. Do that. Get those seeds out as well, because you don't want to season these. Alright, okay. 1. Take the top off. Okay. I'm gonna continue to do this until I have all my chiles. Okay, now we're gonna cut up an onion and a garlic, okay? I prefer yellow onions, so that's what I'm using. I think basically you could use any kind of onion that you like, but again, I prefer yellow. So, and I'm just gonna cut this up into, like, I guess like quarters. we're gonna go in with some garlic. And this, all of this you're gonna boil together. Okay, we're gonna break this apart if we can, because my hands don't be working for me. Okay. Oh, the onions are getting to my eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna use 3. Okay, and again, I'm not like dicing them or anything. I'm just gonna put them in whole. Oh, look, there's little Liam. Say hi. No, it's a garlic, and that's an onion. Onion. That's an onion. Okay, and then, yeah. So now we're ready to put all of these beautiful things together in a pot and let them boil down. Okay, so I have my pot of water here, and we're gonna add in our chiles, our onions, and our garlic. So there's the chiles. Okay, so I have in a pot boiling my chiles, my garlic, my onion, and then I threw in some seasoning, Queen Marie's seasoning, put it in there for some flavor. So I'm gonna let that boil for about 20 minutes or so it can soften up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, something else I forgot to mention was to add bay leaves into your pot that's boiling with your chiles and your onion and your garlic. This is my second time making it actually, so I'm still not very well-rounded when it comes to birria tacos, but bay leaves are important as well. And then, like I said, from here, we'll move to the next step when this is done, okay? But in the meantime, we have some, so the meat that I use, my son is crying. Come here, Liam, what's wrong? What's the matter? Go sit down. So what, let him turn the light on. Okay, so the kind of meat that I'm using is beef top round roast. So this, and I'm gonna cut this up into maybe about 4 pieces, cut it into quarters, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so we're gonna take our meat out of its packaging, and then, like I said, I'm going to cut this up, okay? So I said quarters, but we'll see, because this is a pretty thick piece of meat. Okay. Alright. So that's in half. And then we're gonna put that half in half. So there's that half. Okay, so now that they're cut in quarters, I'm just gonna season these pieces of meat. Just gonna massage that in a little bit. And then do the same to this side. I've already seasoned the other 3 pieces. And again, I'm using Queen Marie's, oh, let me turn it around. Queen Marie's Delectable Seasoning, okay? So yes, we're gonna set those aside and come back to that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next step. So the next step, what we're gonna do is blend our chiles, onions, and all of the things we boiled, okay? So that's our next step, is to take those things out. And blend them, okay? So what I'm doing here is I'm going to take out all of my chiles, have my bay leaves, I'm not gonna blend the bay leaves. I'm gonna take those out. And again, I'm not a pro at this or anything. This is just what we're having for dinner, and I figured, why not record it? Because I know so many people want to make them, and I feel like people think it's extremely hard. It's not. It's low-key time consuming, but not hard at all. Okay, now that we have everything in our blender, we're gonna pop that lid on and we're gonna blend. Add a little bit of liquid just to make it a little bit easier for you to blend, okay? I'm actually gonna take this whole thing off. I'm gonna get a little bit of that juice. And this is just what the juice that was left from us boiling, that's what that is, okay? Just gonna add a little bit of that in there, not too much. And we're gonna put that top back on. Okay, now that that's done, what we're gonna do is place it all in our Instapot. I'm sorry, I look crazy. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm making dinner already. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna take these lovely pieces of meat and we're gonna place them in our Instapot, okay? Place these big old chunks in there. I prefer big chunks just because I feel like they're easier to find in the pot. So like when I come out, like when I take them out to shred them apart, I feel like it's much easier for me. One more thing that we're gonna add is 1 carrot, and we're just adding this for flavor. If you can eat it if you want to, we typically do. But yeah, 1 carrot added for flavor, okay? And then from here, yeah, I just cut it into little thirds. Drop that right in there, and then we're going to take that yummy sauce we just made and we're just gonna pour that right over top, okay? And I will show you guys momentarily what it looks like on the inside. And again, I'm not a professional. I just figured, I know there's so many people out there that want to make these, and I feel like it doesn't always seem as easy as it is. Again, a little time consuming, but it's definitely not hard, okay? So here is what it looks like inside the Instapot, okay? And then I'm going to take the rest of that juice from earlier, from us boiling those veggies in those chiles. I'm just gonna pour that right on in there, okay? Okay. And in the bottom, like in the pot, it's just like whatever seasonings didn't make it out. And then, yeah. So it's just whatever seasoning didn't make it out. And then I'm gonna add some more seasoning. Again, I'm using Queen Marie's, and you can add whatever seasonings you desire. So I'm very heavy when it comes to my seasonings because sometimes I don't season enough. You want what? Okay, can you hold it for a second? I'm almost done. Okay, so yeah, then we're gonna add some more of those bay leaves, and we're gonna add some chicken bouillon. Hold on, baby, give me 1 second. So yeah, we're gonna add some bay leaves to this for some flavor. You'd be surprised, like the flavor that it adds. I'm gonna do about 4 of these just because it's like a big chunk of meat, okay? And then I'm gonna add some bouillon. Yes, baby. And this is a tablespoon. So I'm gonna add that in there. About 2 tablespoons of that. Okay. I'm gonna give that a little stir. Not really a stir, just kind of move those seasonings around so they don't just sit at the top of the pot. And yeah. So now we're gonna take this baby, this heavy baby, and we are going to put it in there and get it started. Okay, so now we have it in our Instapot. Let's pop our top on. And we're gonna do it on manual for 60 minutes. Okay. And we're gonna let that start up. All right. There we go. Okay, and really quickly, I want to come in and correct myself. So the chilies that I use are the New Mexico chilies. The dark chilies that I use, the big dark ones, are called Pasilla Chiles. And then the little spicy ones are, I believe they're called de Arbol. I'm not entirely sure. I will definitely have the correct thing. I would definitely have the correct items listed in the description box, because can't be messing this stuff up, especially if people want to actually try to make it. So yeah, so right now we have it in the Instapot, so it's gonna cook for about an hour, and then when that hour's up, we'll take out our meat, we'll shred our meat, we'll put it back in there so we can get some of those juices, and then we'll put our tacos together. Okay, now that the birria is done in the Instapot, what we're gonna do is take it out and shred the meat. Fork to just pull it apart. It's letting out all the pressure. It's taking forever. Yes, baby. Okay. Finish your line. Okay, so this is one of the quarters of meat, and just look at this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So when I'm done shredding the meat apart, I'm just gonna put it back in the Instapot. And excuse the background noise. As you all know, I have kids, so they're doing whatever it is they do. And that was just like fat. I don't know about you guys, but I don't care for fat, and I don't like it in my food. So, just take it out. So yeah, now that this is shredded, what I'm gonna do is stick it back in the Instapot, back in the juices, so it can continue to soak up that good flavor. So here's the juices, the consomme. I'm just gonna put that meat right back in there. Let's just look at the difference between like in the juice and not in the juice. Like, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, bye.